I am currently inside of Lichfield Cathedral here in England in the United Kingdom. Somewhere that you've probably seen me walk outside of commonly in my videos. But today I'm inside of this beautiful cathedral which dates back over 800 years. And as a Christian myself, it got me thinking about some of the differences that I've noticed between Christianity in the UK versus Christianity in the United States. Now, the first thing that I will say is that Christianity in the United States has definitely evolved a lot in my lifetime. And by the way, I don't say this as someone who is ignorant. I went to ministry school twice when I was younger, and in my younger years, I very thoroughly studied the Bible. Anyways, American Christianity has evolved into something very political. The majority of Christians today in the US align with right-wing politics, and pastors in the US have gone as far as telling people that they're not Christian if they don't vote for the right person, and have made countless sermons where they preach on who someone should vote for and preach of the evils of the side that they disagree with politically. This is very different than the United Kingdom. Now, granted, the percentage of people who identify as Christian in the UK is much lower than that of the US. But when I go into a Christian church in the UK, for the most part, I know that I'm not going to hear about politics. I'm going to hear about the gospel of Jesus Christ, which is what Christianity should be about. And that gospel includes things like loving your neighbor, feeding the poor and hungry, healing the sick, so on and so forth. Yet lately, when it comes to American Christians in the US, it seems as if they are more concerned with ensuring that nobody gets a free handout, that nobody gets universal health care, and only loving your neighbor if they look, sound, and talk just like you. The invasion of far-right politics into the United States is a disease that preaches the exact opposite of anything Jesus Christ would have taught. And the people get behind it with their full support. But it definitely explains why it was the religious leaders of the time who had Jesus Christ crucified, the very people who were waiting for their Messiah to come.